Welcome to the Champ Show. I'm your host, Isaiah Davis. I'm here with Auburn tight end Grant Hidalgo. How are we doing today, Grant?
Doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Did I pronounce the last name correctly?
Yeah, you good. Hidalgo, same thing.
Okay, got you. We do a little bit of research here. Tell us if anything is wrong. You are 6'5", 227 pounds, junior tight end at Auburn University. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm about like 240 now, and then this will be my fifth year. But on the field, I don't know. I have 2 years of eligibility left, so probably junior year, yeah.
Got you. And you played at Dr. Phillips High School under Coach Rodney Wells in Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
So I don't know if you remember this, but we had Roman Gagliano on, and he played quarterback at Opelika High School. He told me that you came in one day for like helping you guys out with training. Is this true?
Say it again with Opelika High School.
Yes.
And no, I don't remember that. When was that at?
I have no idea, but apparently Roman says that he remembers it.
Oh dang. I guess so. Then I don't remember that, but I must have, yeah.
I'm sure you helped out a lot of places.
Yeah, yeah, we might have went, or they might have came and visited. Then I don't remember, but that seems about right because that's right next to Auburn. It's like 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm. And you signed with Stetson University and played 2 years there before transferring to Illinois University. You played 1 year there, is that correct?
Yeah, I played a semester, the spring semester.
Got you. And then you entered the transfer portal for the second time and signed with Auburn University.
Yep.
And this is actually pretty cool. Your dad played at Alabama and your mom swam at LSU.
Yeah, so SEC was kind of in the blood. The Lord had a kind of wild path to get me to Auburn, but it is kind of crazy that everybody in the family has played sports in the SEC. It's a blessing for sure.
Oh, yeah. Is your dad still an Alabama fan, or is he going to root for you now?
He said he roots for Auburn, but I don't know. It's hard to believe sometimes. When Bama's playing, he roots for Bama, but when they're playing us, he's got to root for his son. So
Yeah. All right. Well, we can get in some of the questions here. Why transfer from Stetson and Illinois University?
So I'd say the first time I transferred from Stetson that was a school that recruited me heavily out of high school,
Mm-hmm.
and the staff that had recruited me had left. The head coach went and took a job at Dome University to be the president. So
Okay.
after that, kind of the rest of the staff left, and I always dreamed of playing Power 5 football, and I felt like it was a good time after praying to do that. And then at Illinois, kind of just praying on it, and it wasn't really where the Lord had me to be for a long time. I thought it was, but the Lord made it really clear that he wanted me to go elsewhere. And so I just prayed on it, and he just made it clear to go to Auburn, and it's been great ever since then, too. So,
Was there a school you almost committed to instead of Auburn?
like in the second time in the portal?
Yes.
Not really. I think sometimes when you just give it to God, he makes it really, really clear. You know, I just always pray that sometimes make it so clear that it would be disobedient not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That way I could walk in it. And he made Auburn crystal clear, which I'm grateful for. That way I don't ever look back and, wonder what if, but I can know this is exactly where God has placed me to be, which is very peaceful.
Do you know what offers you had in the transfer portal?
The first time I had a lot of PWOs from bigger schools.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went on an unofficial to Virginia Tech, and then the next day the head coach got fired. That's where I had thought I was going to go instead of Illinois. And then I had a PWO to Illinois and a PWO to Vandy. And then the second time in the portal, I had an offer at a FCS school in the Morehead State. And then I also had a PWO to Oregon.
So wow.
Kind of a wide variety there, but definitely Auburn was the best fit and where he wanted me to go. But yeah, I had a couple opportunities to go elsewhere that I had to take to the Lord in prayer.
Mm-hmm. When did you start playing football?
I started playing football my senior year of high school.
Wow, so you started way late.
Yeah, I was a baseball player my whole life. started playing baseball when I was 8 years old, and just kind of lost the love for it and always wanted to play football. But the private school I was at didn't really use a tight end, so I just transferred to was one of the best schools for football in Florida, which is an 8A school in Dr. Phillips. They've been known for football because I knew I wanted to play college football. So it was a big transition that I'm grateful my family let me do and support me through. Kind of going into my
Wow.
senior year.
So you
Yeah.
started way late and you're still in an SEC school.
Yeah, that's all the Lord, man. Even when I didn't, believe in myself at times, He's always believed in me. So that's a big part of kind of my story and my faith journey is He's taken me places I don't deserve, and that's one of the many reasons why He's going to get all the glory I can give Him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're wearing number 47. Is there a reason behind number 47?
Nah, not really. Honestly, all the numbers in the '80s were taken, so I just took 47 and thought I'd make a name with it.
Mm-hmm. How hard is it to get recruited as a tight end, and what differences do you think are in that compared to other positions?
I'd say tight end's a pretty versatile position because you have to be good at blocking and receiving. So,
Mm-hmm.
you can't just be on the lighter side and be a receiver, but you have to show that you can have the weight to play whatever division it's at. You know what I mean? Based off
Mm-hmm.
the weight limit, like for the SEC, probably like 240s to 50s and even more than that. So I'd say tight end is a position where if they see a lot of upside, they can invest in. So it might be maybe a little easier than a position where this is your set weight, this is where you have to be, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think any position is pretty hard to get honestly recruited. I feel like it's pretty even.
What are your thoughts on the transfer portal? Do you like it? I assume you like it, but there's always some cons to it. What are your full thoughts on it?
I mean, initially, like I'm somebody who doesn't really like to give up or anything like that. So when you think of the portal, there's a lot of, it just depends on the reason why somebody would enter it. I
Mm-hmm.
think that sometimes you can have tough situations or you can face some politics or, so I think it's good for that, but I don't think it's just good to just, you go 1 year and then it's like, oh, this school isn't for me and leave.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of the portal. Obviously, I've used it twice, and the Lord has wanted me to, plant seeds in many different places and taken me on a path I couldn't have wrote myself. So
Yeah.
I definitely like the portal, and I'm grateful for it because it's shown me that you can go to places that you might never thought you could have. Like I would have never imagined sitting in my dorm in an FCS school that I'd be at Auburn, but
Mm-hmm.
that's the Lord. So I definitely am grateful for the portal. I just feel like, it depends why you're using it as well. But it's a great opportunity for athletes.
Yeah. And where's Stetson College?
It's by Daytona, but it's in DeLand, Florida.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
How excited are you for this upcoming season at Auburn?
I'm very excited. I love what Coach Freeze is doing. I love the staff. Everybody is super deep in their faith, and they're not just great coaches, but they're great people. And
Mm-hmm.
the people that we brought in, I feel like we've fixed some holes maybe that weren't as good last year. And I
Mm-hmm.
think the team's getting closer, and just another off season to grow together. I think we're gonna shock a lot of people and be very good this year, a lot better than we were last year.
What are some of the tougher teams you have on your schedule other than just SEC schools?
Really just the SEC school. I know we got Georgia, Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma's coming in.
So yeah, Oklahoma's coming in. We don't have Texas this year, but I mean, just Oklahoma adding another good school to the SEC and making it even more of a powerhouse. And then you got schools like Bama you play every year, and then seem to play Georgia every year. So I mean, those are
Mm-hmm.
all very tough games against probably top 10 ranked schools in the country. I'm guessing.
Speaking of Bama, what was going on whenever Isaiah Bond caught the game winning touchdown against y'all?
Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of got put all over social media for that one. I was very surprised. I didn't have a good reaction. I was just shocked that he one, that he had all that time to throw it up, and then two, that he caught it. I was thinking we were about to win the game, and I don't know what they were ranked, but I figured they would have rushed the field. So I was very surprised at that ending, and can't wait to get the revenge next year on them.
Wait, so you said you went viral for like your reaction?
Yeah, I got memed. A lot of my friends sent me it. It wasn't a
Oh
It
my god.
wasn't. It was kind of a wild moment, but yeah, I looked surprised. I guess CBS Sports put it on TikTok or something like that. I don't even know. I stay
I'm
off
looking it up
social
right
media
now.
too much, but yeah.
I'm look Auburn tight end. Okay, well it's not killed, it's not died. So that's Auburn tight end. What should I look up here?
I don't know. Probably just fourth
Shocked.
and 31. I mean, but I don't know. Thank God it died down now. So
Oh, we're about to regenerate it right here.
great.
Auburn tight end shocked versus Alabama. Let's see this. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, that's bad. Oh, yeah, that's not good, Grant. That's not.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, that's the reaction the rest of the team had, and at the end of the day, I just see it. That's how quickly the Lord can highlight you and not make you famous, but bring you to the eyes of people. And even in this conversation months later, God can still get the glory from a moment like that. That's pretty cool. That just shows kind of how Christ is in everything.
Mhm. I've been watching like a bunch of like highlights and stuff from like or just like hype up videos for NCAA coming out, and like a lot of the same clip that's been used is Davis returning the
Oh yeah,
touchdown against Bama. So
yeah.
I mean,
That was like a
that game
cool
is
moment
crazy
for
every
Auburn.
year.
Yeah, it even when the teams aren't supposed to be evenly matched, it always ends up in a great game. It's just kind of how the rivalry works, which is really cool. It was
Mhm.
cool to be a part of last year.
What are some of your favorite teammates? These can be from Dr. Phillips High School. These can be from Stetson, Illinois, Auburn. Some of your key teammates you can point out.
I'd say my favorite teammate is he just graduated. He transferred a couple times too. His name's Cassidy Woods. He's a brother to me. He's got a fiance and a daughter that I got to be a part and hang out with, and just to watch his daughter grow serenity, which is really cool and a blessing to see, because you don't see a lot of teammates handle that type of lifestyle, being a father and being an athlete. And he's kind of taught me how to be, the future husband and man of God that I am. So I'd say
Mhm.
he's definitely a brother to me, and he's helped me grow along my faith journey and just show me that whatever you're going through, all is well, and that God is with you, and that there's always something to be grateful for. And then
Yeah.
I'd say a couple of my teammates from Illinois, Fabrizio Pin, he's a punter there.
Oh yeah,
He kicks some.
we tried to get Fabrizio on, but he's postponing us. But we got his number.
Oh yeah,
We have to
now
get him on.
Breezy's a character, so he's a great dude. And then Will McManus, he's at Richmond now. That's another brother of mine, and I mean a lot of teammates, but those are definitely three of my closest friends that are I'm gonna be friends with for a while.
And then at Auburn, is there any key teammates from just last year that you can point out?
Yeah, I'd say like Cassidy, and then now on the team, I'm getting close with. I'm close with pretty close with Cam, and he's another tight end in the room, and then Rivaldo, and then a couple other guys, JC. Just going to church with a lot of the teammates and getting to pour into them, but also just getting to not only be close with the tight ends in the room, but also just like the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And it's just kind of cool to see how the Lord can bring us together, even though you might not talk to that person if it's not for their faith.
Yeah.
And so getting to come together that way, I've gotten close with a lot of defensive guys, and I don't know. There's a lot of guys on the team. I couldn't really name one or two.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is the hardest player you've had to go up against in just your whole college career?
Hardest player I've had to go up against. Um, don't know. I'd say just having to when I first transferred to Auburn, just in practice having to block like Eku Leota. He's on the
Mm-hmm.
Panthers now, and then Derek Hall was harder to block too. But really, Eku was pretty tough. Just his ability, like to use his hands and get off blocks, and he's doing well in the NFL now. So I'd probably say Eku. Honestly, he was tougher to block every day in practice.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of switching over to SEC ball, how much a difference do you think there is between the SEC and Big Ten conference?
I think there's a huge difference in the SEC versus the Big Ten. I mean, when I first went to the Big Ten, I realized how much stronger everybody is compared to an FCS. You know, getting to go to all levels. But then when I went to Auburn, I just remember in summer OTAs how fast the DBs were and how they flew across the field, and that the Big Ten's like the more it's a powerful conference, strong guys, but the SEC just has the freak athletes, and it's the best conference overall after going to both.
Mm-hmm. What was it like to get your first college offer? How'd that all go down? I'm assuming this is your senior year, so I say it comes a little late, but comes a little early for you with only being 1 year in high school football.
Yeah, so the first offer I had was Stetson. That was kind of a really cool story. Was I didn't have any film going into my senior year of high school, so I just went to the camp and ran a good 40, and then did all right, pretty good in 1-on-ones. And after the tight end coach said they were going to offer me, and so that was really cool just to see staff. It's hard to offer when you don't have any film. I really realized that trying
Mm-hmm.
to get recruited my senior year, but just having that staff believe in me really not only instilled some confidence, but it was just something to really be thankful for, because not a lot of people have that opportunity to not only play college football, but to be offered a scholarship when they don't have any film and things like
Yeah.
that. The odds are kind of stacked against them. So
Yeah, we had Matt Maldonado on. He's a kicker at Murray State, but he
okay,
played at Whitewater, Wisconsin, I think. But I think he got recruited, like he joined late, like you did. I think his junior year. But he is actually social media. He's got a big following on TikTok and YouTube. You guys should go
oh
check
dang,
him out. But he I think he got recruited to Whitewater with like out any film. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure.
okay,
So
that's really cool.
it's starting to get more, I guess, viewed as even if you don't have film, if you go to camps and other stuff,
Yeah,
a lot of people be hating on camps a lot is what I see. They're like,
yeah,
don't go to camps. I'm like, why? I don't know why you wouldn't go to camps because it's more publicity.
yeah. I think anyway, any opportunity just to have a not only a fresh set of eyes on you, but just people see you in person, kind of match the film, or hey, like this is who I say I am. Let me have an opportunity to prove that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think camps are a great opportunity for that, because at the end of the day, you just need one person to believe in you, and
Mm-hmm.
that coach might be on that staff. And that's what's kind of happened in my journey in my college careers. I've always had a couple coaches believe in me from each school, and it's such a blessing to not only see those doors be opened by the Lord, and but also see these people give you the opportunity,
Yeah.
which is it's a blessing to be a part of for sure.
What does a day or week in the life of an Auburn University tight end look like?
Just for me specifically, or for just in a tight end in general.
We'll do you specifically since we got you on.
Okay, I got you. um, I'd say during the season, you got your practices and then getting ready for game day, but really just breakfast in the morning. You got your class schedule. Usually I have earlier classes so I can knock them out. And then after that, you have practice. And then, you have a little time before you go to bed. And that's where I usually spend time with the church. I know last semester I did a lot of stuff with high school students and then leading small groups and stuff like that. So really just for me, it's football, class, spending time with the Lord, and then serving the church. Not too much crazy stuff. And then if I got an off day, maybe I'll go bowling or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of small groups, so my small group leader at my church, so
Uh-huh.
He is a massive Auburn fan. He was
Really?
super pumped when he saw that you were coming on. So I don't
That's
know.
cool.
Here's my plan. I say I give you his number. You send him a text,
100%. I'll
and
definitely text him.
but
Get the contact.
you send the meme picture.
Nah, I can't do that, man. No more.
All right, yeah, just say something.
I'll definitely reach out to him though.
Oh yeah. If you don't make to the NFL, is there maybe like a plan B, maybe like the UFL, or is there a backup plan of some sort?
Um, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really just passionate about, you know, going out, making disciples, being a light for the kingdom, and the only really desire that's been placed in my heart is football,
Mm-hmm.
other than my faith and things like that. But I know, like, as I continue to follow the Lord each day and His word's a lamp to my feet and a light into my path, that He'll make it clear. So, kind of, my answer to that would be, you know, He is the plan. So, whatever He has for me. But I mean, shoot, like you've seen, having to transfer a couple times, whatever route it takes is the best route. You know, hoping to play in the NFL, give God the glory through that, and just on and off the field. But regardless, what He has for me is what's best. So really, whatever the Lord has for me. But I'd be open to anything that can bring Him glory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the interruption, but we have a big announcement. We have our first partnership with Buddy Allen Carpeting. Buddy Allen says this: we've made it easier to get the hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring you love from the local flooring store you trust. Visit our showroom at 2405 Lebanon Pike, or we'll bring flooring samples to your home. It's that easy. Visit BuddyAllenCarpet1.com today and get up to 18 months free interest financing. That's BuddyAllenCarpet1.com. All right, we're back again. Some of the rapid fire questions. You can answer these super quickly. You can expand on whatever you want to do, but these questions are presented to you by Brunch and Brew. Get your brunch and brew here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. No Instagram questions today, but do check out our Instagram, y'all, the Champ Pod. We always post about people coming on. You can comment, and your question will be featured on here. We have no Instagram questions today, but some of the rapid fire questions here. Favorite NFL team?
I would say New York Giants, but they've been struggling lately.
So even when your team's struggling, where you quit on them? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. I'm still a Giants fan. It's just it's tough to claim nowadays. But I'm a Giants fan for sure.
Is this a bad time to tell you I'm a Cowboys fan?
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty bad. But hey, we both, whether we make it or not in the playoffs, we both not winning, so it's all good.
Do you have a favorite player on the Giants currently?
Was Saquon, but he's gone. So really, I just like watching C.J. Stroud and the way he uses his platform for the Lord.
Oh yeah. All right. Do you game at all?
Not really. A little Madden here and there, but not too much. Not a big gamer.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
All right. This is where we hang up the call. we are Team Xbox over here.
Dang, bro.
This is the disagreements between NFC East people, right? this is what you get. If you weren't playing tight end, what position would you want to play?
I could play any position.
That is the question.
I'd probably say receiver.
Receiver.
Yeah.
So doing a little bit of blocking still every so often. Favorite college football team besides Auburn, Illinois, and Stetson? If you say Bama, this is really bad.
Yeah, I'm definitely not saying that. Favorite? I don't really have one. I'm trying to think. I guess Richmond with one of my boys on there, so I'd say Richmond.
Spiders.
Yeah, I'll root for them since they have one of my boys on them. So.
All right, this question might be a little difficult because SEC and Big Ten conference, they got a lot of good stadiums. Favorite stadium you've ever played in?
I mean, I gotta go in Jordan Hare, Auburn Stadium. That's the best stadium. The atmosphere is 100,000. can't even hear yourself thinking there. So definitely Auburn.
What's your guys' walkout? Do you have like a special walkout?
Not really, no.
You just walk out.
Yeah, yeah. They like, yeah.
We might need to
Not
do
anything
something.
specific.
You might have to run through like
Yeah, not that I
a
know
big
of.
A.
Yeah, we just run through the tunnel and then prayer and then kick off. I know they do the eagle, soars the field and hits the 50-yard line like before, but we're in the locker room, so they kind of have all those traditions before and everything like that.
Favorite stadium other than Auburn you've played in? We'll let you say Bama on this one if you're trying to choose.
I'll say when we went to the bowl game and we played in the Titan Stadium, that was really cool as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I also have another friend who's an Auburn fan. He went to that game.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was talking about that. Who'd you guys play again?
Maryland.
Okay, yeah. And you guys didn't win, did you?
Nah, we didn't win.
Pre-game music, yes or no?
Yeah.
What type of music are we listening to?
Just worship, gospel music, kind of gets me at peace and just also know I'm in the Lord's hands, so I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite snack to eat before a game?
Nah, nothing specific. Maybe just like a Gatorade and like a bar or something like that. I don't like eating a lot before a game.
Mm-hmm. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
Florida. Easy.
Florida.
Yeah.
So we're going right back. Any specific
right
place
back.
in Florida?
I mean, Orlando's the city, so that's where I grew up. But I mean, I trained in Fort Lauderdale, South Beach. Doesn't matter. Anywhere in Florida, but Orlando probably. That's where I'm born and raised. So.
Most famous person in your contacts.
Most famous person?
If you want to check, you can.
Let me think. I'm trying to think. A lot of guys that played in the NFL. I'd go with, I mean, he just got drafted in the 3rd round, Tip Ryman. He's one of my buddies from Illinois, tight end. I'd go him probably, or maybe Eku, or DJ James got drafted by Auburn as well. Somebody like that in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Well, if any of your teammates, any teammates on Auburn, anybody that you've had from Illinois, Stetson, whoever, if they want to come on the podcast, have them reach out to us. We'd love to have them on.
100%. I'll definitely let them do that for sure.
Favorite food place?
Favorite restaurant? Anywhere with a good steak and potato, really.
All right. What do you get your steak cooked at?
Medium.
Alrighty. You said, what do I get mine cooked at?
Yeah.
I go medium rare, not gonna lie.
Dang. Okay. That's all right. I'll stick with medium. That's what tastes best to me.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oof. I got a wide variety movie taste. Like, I'd say one of the Creed movies, and I'd say Creed 1, 2, or 3, any of the Rockies, or Cars. The Car series is fire too.
Dude, those are some good options. What have you seen every Rocky movie?
Yeah.
1 through 5?
Yep.
Sad.
Rocky 4 is the best, yeah.
I like Rocky 3 the most, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that one's a good one too. And the first one, obviously. I think they're all really good except the last one.
Number 5, yeah, that.
Yeah.
See, the one thing that killed me was the kid. I was just already punched the TV screen. What's your favorite Creed movie?
I'd say probably the first one.
That's a good one.
Kind of before it all starts. It definitely had me hyped to watch the other ones, so I got to give the first one its credit.
If you could say anything to the Champ Podcast people, what do you want to say?
Shoot, thank you for having me on, and keep going. You guys got some great names. I know Marvay Myers. I used to train with him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great dude, man of God, so you guys definitely have had some great people on, and keep going because I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot more. Hopefully, you'll get Fabrizio too.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we can get him on soon. If you want to shout out your socials, you can shout them all out right now for the champ people.
I just say all I really use is Instagram, just Hidalgo_Grant. That's really it. I don't get too much on socials. I don't use TikTok or anything like that.
This is
But
what happens after you become
Instagram
a
for
meme
sure.
here, guys. No, yeah.
Right.
Alrighty, well, if you want to come on again, just reach out to us, Grant. We would love to have you on again. Do you know how close you come to Tennessee? Or if you do come to Tennessee?
Maybe like I think we're like 4 hours from Tennessee.
Okay,
Something like
got you.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
at some point I'll have to come to see you in a game at some point.
Yes,
Hope
please do.
if
That'd
not
be
this year,
amazing.
then next year. We'll see.
Yeah, 100%. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, we'll have to
The Big
snag a
Champ
picture.
podcast in person.
Oh yeah, we'll have to snag a. I'll have to get the autograph.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a photo. That'd be cool, and autograph too.
Oh yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Any final words?
Nah, just thank you for having me on, man, and keep doing what you do. It was motivating to see you're hustling, and you got a lot of great names on. So keep going, and it's just gonna grow from here. So.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much, Grant. We the champs. Peace.